Are you looking for the best inverter generators? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best inverter generators on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Westinghouse iGen 4500 Inverter Generator. Westinghouse's iGen 4500 inverter generator is both a high-tech and high-functioning model. It offers a variety of power ports, including a 30A, 220A, and 2 USB. In our tests, we used it to charge our digital devices while also powering the appliances in our travel trailer. The iGen 4500 has a 3.4-gallon gasoline tank that can run up to 18 hours. As an inverter generator, it only burns as much fuel as needed to power the appliances or tools plugged in. This makes it more eco-friendly than a non-inverter model that burns fuel at a set rate no matter how much power is being drawn. However, with a weight of almost 105 pounds without fuel, we found it challenging for one person to lift it into and out of our truck bed. Once on site, its setup was simple. We added oil, filled the gas tank, and were in business. While this would be a great emergency generator, its quiet and efficient operation makes it a top-notch pick for RVs, camping, and remote powering. Number 2. WEN-DF250i Super Quiet 2500 Watt Dual Fuel Generator. We tested the WEN-DF250i 2500 Watt Dual Fuel Generator by plugging in a variety of small electronics, including a circular saw and a shop light. Because the circular saw required significant startup power, 1,500 watts, the machine bogged down briefly before ramping up, but then it held steady. For lower wattage items, we ran the generator in eco mode, which adjusts fuel consumption based on load size. The generator changed its speed, and since it wasn't generating more power than needed, it was able to run longer. At 18.2 inches high by 11.5 inches wide by 19 inches long and weighing 48.5 pounds, the WEN is portable and sized right for small power needs. It runs on propane or gas and features 2 USB ports and 2 standard household outlets. It's ideal for a couple of cell phones, a TV set, and an array of lights at a campsite, or it can provide power to a small job site. We tested the generator at an altitude of just over 5,000 feet. Although the manufacturer suggests installing an altitude kit, sold separately, when using the machine above 3,000 feet, we performed our tests without this kit and had no issues. Number 3. Genera IQ 3500 Portable Inverter Generator. When it comes to clean electricity, inverter generators provide a stable current free of voltage spikes and drops. But not all inverters are clean in terms of their impact on air quality. The Genera IQ 3500 inverter generator offers the best of both worlds. As a California Air Resources Board (CARB-compliant inverter generator, it safely and quietly powers sensitive electronic devices while consuming less fuel and emitting less pollution. It comes equipped with a locking 30A outlet, a 20A duplex outlet, and 2 USB ports to power a wide range of tools and appliances. 2 premium features that set it apart include a large LCD screen that displays power output and fuel levels, and a push-button ignition switch. The unit's 20A duplex receptacle gave it more flexibility for powering high-draw tools and appliances than the 15A alternative on other inverter generators. We used it to power 2 1,500-watt space heaters simultaneously for over an hour without tripping the breaker. To test the 30A outlet, we used a 3-way service cord to supply a portable table saw, miter saw, and router. Everything worked as smoothly as if plugged into the wall at the shop. The IQ 3500 had a lot of strong points, but easy transport was not one of them. It weighs 109.1 pounds and doesn't have wheels. Yet this was still one of the all-around favorites for its easy startup, quiet operation, and convenient access to electricity. Number 4. Champion 2000 Watt Dual Fuel Inverter Generator. Despite being one of the more compact inverters we tested, the Champion Power Equipment 2000 Watt generator excelled. It comes with dual fuel ability, meaning we could run it on either gasoline or propane. This makes it highly versatile when one fuel type is preferred. The Champion produces up to 2000 surge watts on startup, and settles into a respectable 1700 watts using gas. It has 2 standard outlets and a 12V car-type port. The generator's gas tank is on the small side at 1.05 gallons, but it will run for 11.5 hours when pulling a 25% load. Connecting a 20-pound propane tank and pulling the same load will run up to 34 hours. During testing, we used the Champion to run several appliances, including a coffee maker and a blender. However, when we tried to run all the items simultaneously, we overloaded the machine, and the safety shutoff kicked in and shut it down. Of course, that will happen with any generator if it's overloaded. One great thing about this dual-fuel generator is how quietly it runs. The manufacturer claims it creates only 53 decibels of noise, which we found to be accurate in our tests. It's also relatively lightweight for a dual-fuel model at just 39 pounds, but it won't be able to run all appliances in an outage. Still, it will power a few and keep electronic devices charged without creating a ruckus. Number 5. Honda 2200 watt inverter generator with CO minder. The Honda EU 2200i inverter generator features a Honda GXR 120 commercial series, 121 cubic centimeter engine with a recoil starter. It generates 120 volts, up to 1800 running watts, 15A, and 2200 peak watts. Its 0.95 gallon gas tank provides up to 3.2 hours on maximum draw or up to 8.1 hours, with a 25% output load. This compact, quiet generator is convenient for tailgating, camping, and other remote power needs. The Honda's lightweight, compact build made it comfortably portable. The top handle and suitcase-like shape were good for one-handed transport. At about 48 pounds, we wouldn't want to carry it all day, but moving it from the shed to the truck was no problem. Roller wheels would have been a nice addition. Frequent users could purchase a collapsible hand truck for easier mobility. The simple output configuration of just one 15A 120V duplex outlet allowed us to use it like any household wall socket without worrying about overloading it. We powered a portable table saw and miter saw on one project, then a refrigerator, alone, for a few hours to see how it would respond. Everything worked perfectly. Since it doesn't have USB ports, you'll need a wall hub or power strip to charge devices or power up small electronics.